Listen, you are now rocking with Mickey Truth. She live up to her name, not the fame. So make sure y'all subscribe to her channel and stay updated on what's real. Bye.
Good reporting ass Mickey.
We love you, Mickey.
Y'all already know all information contained on this live is for entertainment, heavy on the mother effing entertainment, educational purposes only. All information used on this live is per the Fair Use Act, and any conclusion that you draw is on you and your mama, not nobody on this channel, this panel, or in this chat. And another disclaimer for those who have not read the description to my channel, I am not a lawyer. Nothing I say should be used as legal advice because it's not legal advice, okay? If you do need legal advice, however, you can go talk to an actual licensed lawyer or attorney of your choosing, all right? And like the disclaimer says in the video, that you can actually see the consequences of anything that you try to run with from the channel is definitely on you, all right? So with that being said, hey, just sit back, enjoy my opinion based off my free thoughts of what I'm listening to, and y'all let me know what y'all think in the chat. Let's get started.
You can't handle the
Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to pull up on your girl Mickey Truth. We is live with it. Hello, everybody. Listen, y'all. I done had, for the last 2 hours, I have been trying to go live. I'm be honest. Listen, it's been a lot. What's up, internet? Yes, they got Durk again. They got Durk again. I said Durk. They got Durk again, y'all. We gotta talk about it. It's a lot going on. What's up, Prime G? Say Mickey really to go, really read, not skip and assume. That part you got to comprehend what she's saying. You know, definitely gonna add my opinion to it for sure, though. Thank you, y'all. Thank y'all for pulling up. Y'all make sure y'all share live. I know how to switch the time up on the live multiple times because I don't know what was happening. So let me go that story. We gotta wait a few minutes before we get into the actual content. As y'all can see, Lil Durk targeted for another murder for hire case. Let YouTube tell it. They hadn't got the case together about a year ago. So, but we're gonna talk about it, okay? So about this computer situation. So I go to get ready for live. Got up on time, okay? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get an early live out the way because it's Friday. Y'all know I don't work on the weekends, but I haven't been able to go live. And yesterday was just chaotic with everybody else going live about it. So boom, I thought I'm gonna get up in the morning, go live. I could not access StreamYard. Like every time I went to the website, it was just blank. So then I looked and my computer said it needed to update and restart. It's been updating and restarting for the past 2 hours. So I'm like, okay, boom, maybe I can use my tablet. Then I realized, okay, if I use my tablet, I can't share my screen. So that's not going to work. Now, mind you, I have 3 phones, three phones. I have a tablet. I have 2 laptops. Really 3, but one is shitty. So I don't use it no more. That was my original laptop. Anyway, I got another laptop, but then I remember the audio sucks on it. Because that was a laptop I had before this laptop. So then I'm like, free. So all these devices, I have only one device that I can go live on to share my screen. It's crazy. Like, what the world? I'm like, man, listen, this is just too much. But I'm here, nevertheless. And for the most part, we're talking about Lil Durk today. I got hit up multiple times yesterday. Now I ain't gonna lie, because at first, somebody hit me up on shared a post or something to me, and I'm like, I ain't heard about that. But y'all gotta remember, I be at work during the day, so like I don't really be like having time to comb through the internet like I do at night. Y'all know most of the time I do it at night. But anyway, so I'm like, I ain't heard nothing like that. Like that's probably cap, boy. So when it finally started, now this one, I guess when it first started hitting, and so when I finally saw that it might be something with it. You know, me and shout out to the Chicago sector, man. Y'all know I folks with a lot of bloggers in the Chicago sector, a lot of blogs from Chicago and all that. More of them start hitting me up. So I'm like, it might be some smoke. Like, let me see what's going on. Shout out to Chirac Kimball, because I'm like, yo, what's up? And then he was like, yo, is this true? I'm like, shit, I don't know. Everybody hit me up. I don't know. I'm going to check it out. So I'm like, damn, because y'all know I don't try to pull paperwork like that because man, I'm still in the red from paperwork. So I'm like, man, fuck. I was like, all right, fuck it. Ain't nobody showing no paperwork, so let me go grab it. So boom, I go grab it. I'm like, oh shit. So I'm like, hold on. Little Durk ain't getting indicted. Like, what the hell? So I'm like, man, that's why I like to be reading these blogs or whatever. So everybody was just hitting me up like, yo, Durk got indicted. And I'm like, nah, he ain't get indicted. So on my break yesterday, I had got on IG Live for a brief second. And everybody was like, yeah, Durk fried. Durk cooked. And I'm like, okay. So you know what they started. They was like, yeah, you ain't gonna talk about that on. You ain't gonna get on YouTube and talk about that. I'm like, bro, you must not know me. Okay. I'm gonna talk about everybody. I don't give a damn. But it was just so funny. They was like, yeah, you ain't gonna talk about Durk being fried. I said, I'm gonna talk about all that shit. I just ain't gonna talk about it today, which was last night, because everybody was live, right? And y'all already know my crowd is during the day, because normally I'm watching trials with y'all, doing like something like that. So my audience when it comes to lives is during the day. So it's what 6? It was like 6. No, it had to be like 5, 6 o'clock Eastern time yesterday. You had academics going live. You had King AK-47 live. I'm like, you got too many. And these channels are similar like channels that y'all watch. So you know the analytics. I got it. Took me a couple times on YouTube, but tell us who our viewers watch. So like when I decide to make a time to go live, I always see what channels y'all have been watching in the past 28 days and see if they are scheduled to be live or if they are live. And if they aren't, I don't go live, right? Mine is a few channels because a couple channels that pop up, especially since I've been really doing the YSL coverage, that cover YSL. If I'm not talking about YSL, I'll still go live. You know what I'm saying? So mine is that. Other than that, yeah, I don't go live at the same time if other channels are live that y'all watch, right? Because one thing, if it's like one channel in particular, y'all know I try to either get off of live prior to them being on live, or I just want to go live. It's Sko. Because a lot of y'all watch Sko because y'all, hell, the first 1,000 of y'all definitely came from Sko. You know what I'm saying? So I try not to go live because at the end of the day, it's not going to do me no justice as far as for my, you know, channel. And then I be wanting to tune into what the hell they be saying too. So anyway, long story short, that's why I ain't go live yesterday. I wasn't ducking no smoke, okay? I wasn't doing none of that. I was coming. It's just too many people live at the same time. And I wasn't trying to be over here. So I made a video for y'all last night. Kind of doing the bond hearing. Little mama, what to do? So you know, I still touched on it, but y'all already know I ain't coming like everybody else, okay? Y'all already know, okay? I ain't coming like everybody else. I don't care who y'all say paid me off. I just, hey, I'm gonna tell y'all now, I ain't coming like everybody else. Number one question: do I think Durk is cooked? No, I don't think he cooked. I definitely don't think it was a great situation to be in with this case being included in the conversation, but that wasn't a nail in the coffin for me. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna talk about it. We made it 10 minutes. We almost at 10 minutes, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, okay? Share. Y'all run up the comments. Y'all know I'm out of the algorithm right now for some reason. I don't know. And I think I know that dude did this shit, okay? I'm gonna talk about that. What's up, Haitian K? I'm gonna talk about that before we get into the full content. We should be at 10 minutes at that point. Listen, I did the dude Dennis shit. Now y'all know he from South Carolina, okay? So shout out to Greenville. You know what I'm saying? He from here. He always talks about it here. What's up, GTA? So like, of course, y'all know anytime somebody from South Carolina or South Carolina period is mentioned in this sector of YouTube, I run with it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, he made the blogs, you know, for the, you know, the conversation, okay, about the underage girl thing, right? Now, I ain't about to sit here and say I'm a fan or I watch Duke Dennis streams. Okay, what I said is I fucks with Duke Dennis because he's from South Carolina. He's the home team. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, he's on the blogs I'm gonna talk about. So anyway, I did the video, right? And I just said shit. I don't know that I didn't know he responded. So and I told y'all I'll do a part 2. So I did a part 2, right? But let me tell you about these streamer viewers, they ass was salty as fuck, okay? They threw me out of the algorithm, okay? That video, they was hitting the dislike button. And I'm like, bro, I didn't even do that many views off that video. But they threw me out of the algorithm. So I need all y'all to like my videos, okay? Run on the comments, okay? And get me back in the algorithm. I was doing so well, and then boom, they been fucking with me. So we need to push me back in the algorithm. Because they was not trying to feel me talking about Durk and India, okay? They told me stick to the rappers. Do. He addressed it. And then when I did the reaction to him addressing it and pointing out that he amended to miss, it was crazy. Okay, it was, but look, shout out to Durk and stuff. But yeah, ever since then, I've been pushed out the aggro. So I need to get back. Okay, internet said facts. You got to move swiftly in these YouTube streets. You are one of the few that bring actual facts. Right, and you know what? And I kind of use that to my advantage sometimes because, like, even though I don't like to go live when the bigger channels go live, I know I can still talk about the conversation later. Because people gonna want to know the truth. See, they go to them for entertainment, but they definitely want the facts from me. So that's why I'm like, I can talk about it today and it'll still be fine, even though it was hot yesterday. Meanwhile, what to do? All right, so yeah, y'all help me get back into the algorithm. We at the 10-minute mark, so we're gonna get into the content in just a few. I want to shout out again, if y'all haven't watched my last video, well, not my last video, well, definitely watch the last one. It was about YNW Melly, the update in that, but also my last video for Lil Durk, because in that video I go over some key points that was talked about at his bond or his detention hearing. And shout out to I Am Not a Lawyer, but I came to know her on, I think it's TikTok or something, right? But then I realized she covers YSL a lot, right? So since I've been covering YSL, a lot of the creators in that sector have been popping up. Now they may do other things, but when I say a sector, it just be like what I know you for, like, you know what I'm saying? So again, she does cover other things because another video popped up, but I knew her for the YSL content. Okay, that's what I mean by that sector. All right, so. Her live happened to pop up in my timeline yesterday, and I got to hear, and she was actually in court, so I was tuned in. And she went over some things, and I talked about it in the video. So y'all make sure y'all check it out, and make sure y'all go subscribe to her. I didn't catch if she's gonna actually continue to like go up there to the court, but nevertheless, no matter what she got going on, y'all make sure y'all go subscribe. Hold on, y'all. All right. So, yeah, and y'all make sure y'all check out the metal thing. But yeah, y'all help me out, man. I'm struggling over here out the algorithm, but y'all know I'm still gonna rock out. All right. So, with that being said, another thing that she brought up on her live, and this is the reason why I brought it back around, is because what are my notes? Because I took notes from her live. Okay. She asked about the marriage, right? Is Lil Durk married? I don't believe she covers like the drill artists and stuff. So, you know, she was just like, I think they was eating her up a little bit in the comments. So she was like, oh, I didn't know. That's why I'm asking y'all. And everybody was saying yes. And I hit up Chirac Kilmer because I'm like, bruh, when the hell did they get married? You know what I'm saying? I don't recall them getting married. I recall them getting engaged at a concert. So I'm like, so where did that come from? So hold on. I thought I had to pull it up, but I don't. Give me a second. Give me a second. Shoot. Damn, who posted the clip? Who posted the clip? I hate when that happens. Who posted the clip? Give me a second, y'all. I'm trying to find a clip. It was an academic clip, but somebody had them posted it. Why can't I see that page? Hold on. Why can't I see that page? I know I ain't get blocked. Okay, I ain't gonna say nothing. I kind of feel like I got blocked because why can't I see the page I'm looking for? But I'll look into that later. Nope, that's not who posted it. I don't know. Was it on Twitter, maybe? Maybe. Maybe it was Twitter. Because I don't know who else. Who else? Was it this one? Alright, I ain't find a freaking clip. Oh no, I found it. Oh, look. That be the thing when you follow multiple blogs. Cause I'm like, now which one of y'all? All right, let's reset real quick so that I can clip this down at a good point because it took me a minute to find what I was looking for. So in the meantime, between time, y'all already know what to do.
Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to pull up on your girl Mickey Truth. We is live with it.
All right. So again, when I was watching I Am Not a Lawyer, but she asked about the marriage thing because even in the brief filed by the defense, they said devoted husband. Okay, so everybody was like, oh damn, okay. So academics, okay, goes on his stream because again he was breaking it down, and it says new info is being revealed that Lil Durk and India secretly got married before he went to jail. So let's see what academic says, because I don't recall saying secretly married in the paperwork. So let's see what he's saying.
Wants to confirm Durk is married. So Durk married India secretly, if you guys don't know. Durk and India they're married. And you got to realize this is why he could say he's a devoted husband. It does read a little bit better if you don't know. So all the blogs, y'all can run with that. The Durk married India before he got locked up. Confirm Durk is married. So Durk married.
All right. So okay. Somebody had posted like it was this year. Like I'm like, where did they get it was this year from? We don't know. All right. So nevertheless, Durk and India secretly married. Now this is where I'm gonna. They might be married, but I'm gonna kind of stand on the side. We don't know if they married because this is my thing. It's common law marriage also. So not every state still. Hold on, y'all. I got sidetracked. Not every state will identify as it, but you can be common law married and still refer to that person as your husband, or that person as your wife. That's just me. So I ain't gonna go with that. They for sure married, but it's possible for sure. It's possible. Now I know another clip I saw of his stream. He said something about a marriage license. I don't know where their home residence is, but if it's Georgia, we're not getting a marriage license. Hell, if it's Cali, possibly somebody can uncover it. But yeah, it's not like Texas where we can just go online and pull it. So, I mean, I don't know where he's going to get a marriage license from. Probably so they can't have her testify against him. I mean, because that people do that, but I think with them, because I honestly feel like genuinely, for whatever reason, I don't know the reason, but I think it's genuine love between them. I think that was something they was going to do anyway, because like we saw him propose, we don't know what India really knows. You know what I'm saying? Like to say like she had all these details about something that could help him because she might not know nothing. It might not be nothing to know. Let me put that in there because I don't want nobody to run when I'm saying it's something to know. But yeah. But I got to thinking, right? That let's say Lil Durk and India did get married. And it got me to thinking to last year, right? Last year. It was this year. I'm already in 2025. This year, y'all remember Lil Durk dropped the video? Here it go. Called Went Hollywood for a Year. Oh, cut off. Y'all remember this video? Went Hollywood for a year. When was this? This was June 27th when this was put out. Okay, so when we saw it was June 27th. And y'all remember the talk around this video was the fact that his son premiered in it. The one that, you know, they weren't claiming at one point, and the mom went on Tasha K, that son, right? So that was the talk of the video. But now I'm saying back, like, okay, let's run with they are married. Could they have gotten married at this point in time? And this is why I said it, because me and Music was talking, shout out Music 101. And I was like, when this video came out, I'm like, why the fuck India got like a wedding dress on? Like, that was my first reaction. Like, and I was like, why she got a wedding dress on? And then we was thinking like, well, maybe it was for Father's Day or something. Because I believe, let me look it up. Was it like, it was close to Father's Day? Let's see. Father's Day was June 16th, right? Now we don't know exactly when they recorded it, right? But we was like, well, maybe it was like a Father's Day, you know, thing. And I'm like, okay. So I just went back this morning and looked at it. I'm like, they could have got married in this for this video. Like, everybody's dressed up, and I ain't gonna play the song because I don't know. I don't feel like doing all that. But this could have been a wedding. We could have been watching the aftermath of them getting married. I'm just saying, could be. Now, that's just, you know, since we be adding videos and shit and looking for details, that would have been one of mine I would use. Like, yeah, they got married and this was the wedding right here. All right, so there's that. The next part a lot of people want to hear me talk about is, if y'all remember, for those who've been around for a minute, it was rumors about 8 months ago that Durk was like tied. India give me them. You better put a ring on it, and you out of here with all the outside papers. Okay, like he better shit. Okay, hold on. All right, I gotta go back to my channel. So about 8 months ago, you know, it was rumors on YouTube that Durk was implicated in a murder for hire. No, that wasn't the first one. The first rumor was Durk was implicated in LPG Cash case because a gun from his murder, LPG Cash murder, and a murder for hire case was found. Okay. And it matched, which links back to Durk. That's, you know what I'm saying? That was the whole what's up, Lamar? That was the whole storyline, okay? And it was over. Hold on, give me 1 second. All right, so, and it was over a federal case. So I covered it. It was the case of Stefon Mack. And I might need to go back because, like, I got it titled as FBG Cash because that's what we were talking about, right? But nevertheless, so it was this one. It's another one too. Hold on, because this ain't the one I'm looking at. Because if y'all don't remember, if y'all wasn't around, what happened is that first the info came out in pieces, and this is why I don't like when people, especially people that's not known to do paperwork, just drop clips of paperwork, because I was trying to find it, but at the time I couldn't find it. And when I did find it, was just the angle was wrong, right? So like we went over the paperwork, they talked about the gun, but then it wasn't disclosed that anyway. It wasn't disclosed that the gun was in police custody. So that's why y'all will see I did one video asking was a murder weapon found, and then the next one confirming it wasn't connected. It's not the same gun. Okay, so we're gonna focus on the first one though, and the reason why I'm not about to play it in its entirety. Okay, but this paperwork that has been added to Durk's case now, right? For the Stefon Mack, we basically went over most of it in this video. Okay, so y'all can tap into this video and hold on. Yeah, so we go over it, okay? But again, the angle is different, and I might try to edit it to put it out with this, but it's about the same case, okay? So like we went over the indictment in this, okay? We went over this case in this video. This is why I'm not gonna go into too much on it now because I got a whole video on it already. So y'all make sure y'all check that out, okay? Because like I said, we went over everything. See, we went over all that, okay? So the document that was filed, and I'll put, matter of fact, let me put it in the description now. I'm thinking about it. Give me 1 second. So I can already have it there because I'll forget. All right, so again, the breakdown of that case is going to be right there for you. So we're going to skip all that in the document because the document is 42 pages. However, okay, in that 42 pages, you have this case that we already did. So just want to let y'all know that's why I'm not about to go over it now. We already did it. All right, bam. So basically now the angle is they're saying that this case, okay, is actually get back for D-Thing, which is Durk's brother. Now that was always the storyline, right? But now the feds are saying that's what they think. It was get back for D-Thing. Now, what wasn't in this document back then is that. So we are going to talk about that, okay? So again, the link to this video is in the description of this live. When I chop it down, it'll be in the description. But now we're going to get into the document filed by California in regards to the Durk case now, okay? So when I start skipping through shit, it's because we already covered. We're only looking at the actual OTL, quote unquote, air quotes, part of it, okay? What's up, Blue? How you doing? I was watching, who was I watching the other day? I was watching somebody, and who I seen you put up on the screen? Oh, Blue Nitty. Blue be out here in these streets, okay? All right, so for those who want the document, is document 105 dash. All right, that's too big. All right, that's better. So this is not an indictment. A lot of people was running with, and I say people, but I mean blogs, were running with this was an indictment. It's not. It's a warrant to get what they wanted. Cellular telephone information. Okay, so it's basically a phone warrant, search warrant. That's what it was. Okay. Now the thing is, this is part of, okay, the original case of Stefon Mack. Okay, y'all know this type of stuff is always on Fed cases, but it's sealed. So they unsealed it off that case to have it included in the Durk's California case. Okay, so that's the crazy part about it. Like they're like, yo, if we can't get you with one, we working on the other. Okay, so that's basically what this is. All right, and this warrant was sent. I think no, it wasn't Tony Snow. It was somebody. It was your comment. Like you had comment they put on the screen. So this has been since April 26, 2023. So just think of the timing, okay? This was last year, springtime, okay? They were investigating the murder of Stefon Mack, okay? And at that time, they requested all of the phone details, okay? Is it Arius Hustle? Can feds come with all the evidence before the trial? I'm pretty sure that's not all of it. They can do what they want. As far as letting this be put out, as far as on the case, is just letting the judge know, do not let Durk out, because this ain't the first time allegedly he put a hit on somebody, and he'll do it again. So I believe, in my opinion, this is why they put this out, because they wanted it to be used against them for his bond release, which ultimately worked. Like I told y'all in the video, for those who have not watched, y'all make sure y'all go check it out. But in the summary, it was like, okay, if you let him out, Your Honor, he has done multiple things while fighting other cases before, including, remember, there's a legend that while he was on bond, okay, for the case in Atlanta with King Von and Bay Zoo, that he put in these 2 hits. So now they're like, yeah, see, Your Honor, he's implicated in this. Now, of all these 42 pages, okay, they only reveal, quote unquote, one actual piece of evidence, meaning 1 page of actual evidence, including text messages between other people. And a lot of people have ran with, like, Mickey, it's no way you're saying that he has a chance and they have that. But like I tell you, when you file a motion or when you want a warrant, you're speaking it, you're providing your story. You're going to give as much details that's going to help your story. So the Fed's definitely going to put that Durk name was mentioned. They're not going to put the whole context of, the conversation, because that's a trial. You don't need that shit for no motion or nothing. You're supposed to be trying to make the judge side with you, okay? So I don't think it's not helpful, but it's not like I said, the nail in the coffin to me, maybe to you, but not to me, okay? All right. So they did this with a lot of phones. They got subject 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Excuse me out. All right, we're gonna skip all that right there. Give me 1 second. I gotta answer my phone real quick. Yes, ma'am. I'm on live. All right. So where are we? All right. So here we go. We're gonna start at number 3. And like I said, we're going to skip around. Y'all got any questions, put them in the chat, and let's go ahead. So it says, as set forth below, or more fully below, the FBI is investigating allegations that Anthony Montgomery, also known as Anthony Montgomery Wilson, and Preston Powell used facilities of interstate commerce with the intent that a murder for hire be committed in violation of Title 18, United States Code Section 1958 and 2, that Montgomery, Powell, and others conspired to use facilities of interstate commerce, blase, it repeats itself, for the murder for hire, okay? And this is, if you go down to 4, is the murder of Stefon Mack, okay? And just because all of y'all have not watched the other video where we break down that case, I'll read this part just to give you a brief summary. It is, Mack was shot and killed by 2 assailants while leaving a UP center of Roseland. The 2 assailants exited from a parked stolen car and began firing at Mack as Mack walked across the parking lot. As the 2 assailants were driving into the parking lot, Powell, using subject phone 3, exchanged several phone calls with the user of subject phone 4. Law enforcement believes that subject phone 4 is typically used by co-conspirator A, but for the reasons set forth below. That's a lot. You got co-conspirator A, B, C, all that shit. Hold on. I don't know why people do shit and want to use the phone. When I'm going through something, the last thing I want to do is talk. So I don't know why to be on the phone. But anyway, so co-conspirator B, who is co-conspirator A's brother, at the time of the exchange of calls between subject phone 3 and subject phone B, The two assailants abandoned the stolen car at the scene in the parking lot after having murdered Mack. Through law enforcement investigation summarized below, I believe that Powell and Montgomery were the two assailants. After the murder, Montgomery left his phone, subject phone 1, inside the stolen vehicle. That's crazy. That Montgomery and Powell used to commit the murder. Like, yeah, you basically saying, come get me. Y'all remember another Chicago case that went like that? Damn. I keep forgetting his name. The one with Rondo number 9. What was the other guy's name? Oh, yeah, the other guy allegedly left his phone at the crime scene. Crazy. All right. It's going to come to me what his name is. I just can't think of it off the top of my head. All right. Yeah. Powell called Montgomery 3 times on subject phone 1 from subject phone 3 minutes after the shooting. After Powell and Montgomery had split up on different directions, and Powell was likely unaware that Montgomery had left subject phone inside of the vehicle used to commit the murder. That's crazy. C-Day. Thank you. I be trying to call him C Murder so much. All right. So that's just wild to leave, like, for one. And that's just one more reason why you shouldn't have a phone anyway. Because of this type shit. You can end up leaving it and not meant to. Okay. So it said 34 minutes after Mack was murdered, Montgomery's girlfriend, the listed subscriber for subject phone 1, called AT&T to report subject phone 1 as stolen. So hold on. It's not even a prepaid phone. Like, y'all out here getting real life phones in. Lord, that's crazy. But anyway, she reported it stolen. Okay. Also, it says that Montgomery's girlfriend was contacted by subject phone 5. 5 days after Montgomery abandoned subject phone 1 in the stolen car, he obtained a new cell phone, subject phone 2, as set forth below. Montgomery used subject phone 2 to communicate with Powell using what I believe is coded language to discuss when Montgomery was going to receive the payment for having murdered Mack. In February 2022, law enforcement seized subject phone 2 from Montgomery incident to his arrest in an unrelated case. Now I'm gonna say this, okay? I don't know how murder for hire is supposed to work, but I ain't going through with shit if I got to ask somebody else about when I'm getting my money. I need payment up front. I don't know. I ain't in that type of lifestyle, so I don't know. Maybe it's rules to that shit. But in my mind, outside looking in, I want my money up front, and I'm doing anything. I ain't got time to be waiting around to see if I get paid. Like, we hear it so much, even like in the Young Dolph case, they ultimately never got paid what they were supposed to get paid for doing this heinous act. You get what I'm saying? Even in the whole Lil Pab's case, like, y'all don't even complete the task of actually unaliving the right person. Like, does that play a part in you getting your money? Then we got to go talk about it at a burger place. Like, listen, I want to do the talking before. Give me my money. Let me do what I do. And I never want to talk to you again. Like, it's no need for us to meet at no burger places. I don't want to have to call and text nobody. Like, once it's done, I want all communication over. Like, I don't want to never have to talk to you. That's just how I'm looking at it. Maybe I'm just not unrealistic, but it just seems like it'd be crazy-ish being discussed amongst, criminals to do shit when you would think it would be radio silence after the deed is done. Maybe I watch too many movies. I don't know. All right, let's keep going. For the reasons set forth in further detail below, there is probable cause to believe that the location of subject phone 1, 3, and 4 at the time of the murder and in the hours leading up to the murder will lead to evidence of the subject offenses. And the location of subject phone 5 in a period of time after the murder will lead to evidence of the subject offenses. Okay, so these phones is it. Now, another rumor that was going on, right, was that the suspects was telling. I can't remember exactly which suspect it was being alluded that was corroborating. Well, they do talk about some corroboration, okay? So we'll get into that. You know, that's something that some people like to, you know, hone in on. So we're gonna talk about that. I'm looking at my inbox. Make sure I'm answering questions that people had asked me yesterday. Cause boy, when some shit happened, they be wanting me on it like right then and there. I'm like, bro, I do have a life. Okay? Anyway, we're gonna keep going. So this is a key thing I just wanna, you know what I'm saying, point out right here. It's because this affidavit is being submitted for the limited purpose of securing a search warrant. I have not included each and every fact known to me concerning this investigation. I mean, so this ain't everything, okay? And this is as far as the Stefon Mack case, okay? So this ain't everything on that case. But for the purpose of the conversation we're having now, is a fact that again, it is now introduced into Lil Durk's case. Am I sleepy? Like, Greg said, some of these rappers act like they have multiple personalities. They might do, you know, they might do. But, you know, everybody's a character when it comes online. Some characters are more close to your actual personality, and some are far from your personality. I feel like, you know, when I get on my channel and become Mickey Truth, like, although Mickey Truth is similar to my regular day, it is still a character to a certain degree. Because I tell y'all, in real life, I'm not friendly. I don't like to talk to people. But as Mickey Truth, I'm friendly and I like to talk to people. So, you know, it's everybody's a character. Like, I don't care what nobody say. It's just some character is played too well that we think is real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, people think just because they see you on a video or something like that, like that's you, like that's what we expect. And I say, as far as with Durk, right? Durk seems or move like he's this undisputed fucking boss. Like, and I ain't talking about like just like a CEO, but like a street boss. And that ultimately is coming to bite him in his ass. Like, because now they're not saying not only are you running a record company, but you running the street gang and putting hits on multiple people. So, and you're putting in your music taunting them. And we're going to get into that because, yes, they bring up lyrics. Okay, so, yeah, it's definitely, I feel like, different personalities, but I feel like it's starting to draw a unclear line from what's the personality as far as the character for your audience and what's the real you. You know, because past couple content I have done, I have caught multiple rappers in lies on their interviews. But at the same time, we utilize interviews, right, to fact check. So if let's take Brick Baby for example. Brick Baby got on Cam Capone and said he got busted with 75, pounds, and his homeboy got some on before he got caught and all that. Then come to find out it was 22 pounds, and you got caught at the postal office. You know what I'm saying? That's something totally a different scenario. But say you never got caught for real. Now the police come in and they're gonna take that interview and that you did, and they're gonna say, yeah, you're this big street dealer, because of what you said in this interview. But you could be telling a lie. And I feel like it's just at this point it's hard to separate when someone is telling the truth, right? And when somebody is just overextending the truth or lying for the purpose of their fans, right? Their viewers. Because we all know viewers love drama. Despite what, people get in the comments and say they don't like drama, they love drama. You know what I'm saying? So it's a storyline. Blue Knit is a personality and a real me. Hey, it be like that. Very similar personalities to a serial killer. I don't know about all that, but I just call it the internet effect. People find a way to make some money, and don't let them find a way to make real money. Oh yeah, you about to get all types of characters. Okay. All right, so let's go. We don't need to draw on that. Where damn, I kind of feel like this might be important to go over. I don't like going down the gang history stuff, but we might need to go over it just for the purpose of the whole flow. Even John Wayne Gacy lived a normal life like the key to the city thing. Yeah, but see, with me, I feel like no matter what, like this is you can't let what people have on the outside deter you from knowing what they would do. You don't know what nobody would do. So that example is really just saying you never know what a person is capable of. We as a society choose to put stigmas on what something should look like. So we don't know what a killer looks like because guess what? Anybody is capable of doing it. Just like you don't know what, okay, a P word looks like because they come in all different forms. So it's just ultimately you just never know what a person is capable of, what a person has done or has not done. You know what I'm saying? So just what they portray to you. Well, that's life. You know what I'm saying? That's anybody. You know how many times you go into, people go into job interviews and have to put on because they want the job. So you just show what you want. And that's, I'm glad I thought about that example. That's a good example. Because just like with rappers and entertainers and content creators, they do what the people want. So the people want to see crash out, they're going to crash the fuck out. Especially if it's something that they can get paid for. You know what I'm saying? So the shit is crazy. Okay. Ralph reacts that the title is crazy. Targeted, question mark, question mark, question mark. He is a Jeffrey Dahmer of Chicago. That's crazy. Let's keep it real. Little dude was knocking pins down like he was bowling. Yeah. Well, I don't know about all that, but targeted is the word I want to use because he hasn't been charged, so I can't say Lil Durk was charged. I felt like targeted was more of a stronger word to use than mentioned because guess what? That's all it is right now. So he was mentioned in this case that we're going over, and he's being targeted to have some type of connection to it. Now, to say he's knocking pins down, I don't know what Durk knocking down besides fucking album sales at this point. Okay, so to each his own. If you know what he was doing, that's on you. One thing I'm trying to stay away from is all that no shit. I don't know none of that shit. I don't know these people, okay, at all. You would not have me in another case related anything. And I'm trying to go watch this trial next month. So yeah, I don't know what he was doing. I don't even know who Jeffrey Dahmer is. Okay. So, but again, targeted. That's all it is right now. He's the target of an investigation. So that's why I titled it that way. Thank you for bringing out that it made sense to do that. It's going to be all my life, down dirt, down bad. I don't even know what that emoji is, TT. I don't know. I ain't quite ready to say it's like that just yet. We still don't know what else they got, so I don't know. And then we don't even know how good his lawyer's gonna get in there. Hold on real quick. Too many people are going to testify against Durk. I ain't gonna say that either. I don't too much believe that to a certain degree. And we're gonna get into a part of the paperwork where it talks about one of the informants. And y'all already know when informants get on the stand, they start shaking in they pants. So I don't know, but I was screaming all my life. His lawyer will probably look for a technicality to try helping him. His lawyer should be looking for everything, but yeah, I mean, hell, technicality is still okay if it gets them off. As far as a defense lawyer, you look for anything. So I don't knock it. Y'all know I'm pro defense. I don't knock it for sure. Mickey, he was knocking down the women back in the day. I don't know nothing about that either. Look, I don't know. Y'all already be saying I'll be paid off by these people I don't even know. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. Cause y'all know my ass will get sleepy quick as hell. See, I'm yawning. Y'all know I like to take a little nap. All right, we back at it. So it says background on the Smashville Gangster Disciples and the Mike City Black Disciples. Look, I'm already, and y'all know game talk made me so tired. It made my eyes close. All right, I'm gonna start at number 10 because, yeah, I'm gonna just start at number 10. According to Smashville member 1, damn, Smashville member 1 is crazy. Meaning they got somebody from Smashville giving them information. The Smashville GDs control territory in the vicinity of 83rd Street to 87th Street and Ashland Avenue to Damon Avenue. Smashville GDs have been in deadly conflict with neighboring Killer Ward GDs and other neighboring gangs that operate and commit violence in the city of Chicago, including neighboring sects of the Black Disciples, for example. And then we're gonna go down in a minute. Let's see. I'm trying to keep up with y'all comments too today. He could have kicked his feet up and just watched his kids grow. I mean, he could have, or he, ain't no such thing as kicking your feet up though. The problem is, I feel like I don't know if this is true, and I'm still gonna say this is allegedly. He ain't got convicted or nothing, but if it is some accuracy to it, it's just gonna show that at some point you got to get your foot out the streets and all the way into the office. And it sounds like possibly if any of these allegations are true, Durk underestimated where he was in his life, didn't foresee the true end goal, right? Where he was gonna transition into this Grammy winning artist and all this, and it's just too late. His past caught up with him. Durk has PTSD, and that should be his defense at this point. I don't know if he has PTSD, but that's really not a good defense. To be honest. And in this day and time, and then what's so crazy, in this day and time, it's so common to have PTSD. That's so crazy though, right? But it's so common that I don't know how far that would get you as solely of the defense. All right, so it says here Smashville member 1 is a Smashville GD and a criminal history including multiple arrests for manufacturing, delivering cannabis, armed robbery, firearm violations, and first-degree murder. Smashville member 1 has 2 convictions for dangerous drugs, 2 convictions for weapon offenses, and 1 conviction for invasion of privacy. I'm gonna say this: they say they want to protect people and stuff, but putting that type of detail now, us from the outside, we don't know who the fuck that is, but I'm pretty sure somebody in Smashville know who the hell this person could be, or multiple people it could be. And I think that's when it get dangerous, right? But that's them. It's why Boss Top said that Durk doesn't show his anger on the outside. He knew how dangerous Durk was. I don't know about all that either. Like, listen, I don't know about none of that. And PTSD don't per se mean you're an angry person though. But hey, if he diagnosed with it or he got it, he got it. All right. So it says the firearm report revealed that a firearm recovered from a known Smashville member blank matched a shell casing recovered from Mike City Black Disciple territory at South Morgan Street in Chicago on or about I said October, December 24th, 2022. According to FBI confidential human source CHS1, Mike City is a faction of the Black Disciples that control territory and operates blah blah. All right, so this is the thing, right? We already got 2 quote unquote snitches. We got whoever this what they call him, Smashville member 1, because he giving details or she giving detail, you know what I'm saying? To how the gang works. So that's definitely a gang informant. Next, is CHS1. Okay, CHS1. And this person is very important. Okay, because this person gives a lot of details, even the Durk segue. So we're gonna get into that person a little bit more in a minute. So now, background on Stefon Mack, because some people may not know, especially those that don't frequent the halls of the drill sector, okay, or the Chiracology on Reddit. You may not know even why Stefon Mack would have been the victim that day. Well, let's get into it, okay? So, according to Smashville member 2, goddamn, Smashville got a lot of people talking to the police. I'm just saying, because this is number 2 already, and we only on page 9, okay? At the time of his death, Mack was the suspected leader of the Smashville GDs. According to records and information obtained from the docket in United States versus Stefon Mack, in or around December 2019, Mack was sentenced to 24 months imprisonment, followed by a 3-year term of supervised release for being a felon in possession of a firearm. So he hadn't got picked up by the feds, basically, is what they're saying. Now, this is the information here, okay, on CHS1. Is an FBI confidential human source with an extensive knowledge of gang activity on the south side of Chicago. CHS1 has worked with the FBI for over 5 years and has been paid approximately $12,000. CHS1 has provided accurate and reliable information on numerous violent acts conducted by gang members on the south side of Chicago that has been verified by law enforcement and has been used to prosecute individuals in a northern district of Illinois. CHS1 is a former gang member and has 1 misdemeanor carry possession firearm conviction. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. When the fuck did carrying a weapon become a misdemeanor? That blew me. I'm like, when the hell they made that? Lamar says CHS1 is Snitches News. Nah, it wouldn't be him because he was working way longer than 5 years. And we already know he done got paid way more than $12,000 according to what was released on the O Block case. So that one, y'all know I don't really care for him, but can't put that one on him. No, I don't think that's him. Kim Young, what it do? Shout out Mickey Truth. I'll be back in the mix very soon. Hey, come through now. All right, so next is Smashville member 2 is a Smashville GD member, and their criminal history includes arrest for possession of a controlled substance, unlawful use of a weapon, deliver/manufacturer/possession with the intent to deliver cocaine, and murder intent to kill and injure. Goddamn, Smashville member 2 has convictions for 8 weapon offenses, and 4 robbery convictions is crazy. My show. That's why he talking to the police, because how the hell you beating all them gun cases and robbery cases? Like, what you got going on? People like that, people like that, just like you need to get your 9 to 5, because obviously you scared to get any consequence. Because how you living street life doing street shit, but then when you get caught up, you get to telling, you know what I'm saying? So you don't have to, like, you should be ready to lay down at this point doing all that shit. But hey, whatever. You know, that's crazy. All right, let's continue on to the next page. All right, so in October 2020, Mack was remanded to federal custody in connection with the alleged supervised release violation. In December 2020, Mack was sentenced to 11 months imprisonment for a supervised release violation, followed by 1 year supervised release. Mack was released for federal custody on September 3rd, 2021. According to records and information provided by YPC, Mack was enrolled as a YPC participant at the time of his death on January 27, 2022. Damn, he was only out of prison for a couple months. YPC located. All right. Now, let's get into the connection to the alleged shooters, right? Or the background of the alleged shooters. And see if they're going to tie them in to being a part of, quote unquote, I guess, OTF, or being connected to Lil Durk in some way, shape, form, or fashion. All right, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. We are going over the new document that was put together. That's what I'm going to say, put together. On the case of Lil Durk and everybody else. And more importantly, Lil Durk, because it's about his bail hearing, okay? But you can see it on the case for everybody else. All right. So according to CHS1, so CHS1 is the person telling at this point, right? So far, I don't believe CHS1 would be one of the defendants on the case. That was the rumor. Remember, the rumor was one of the defendants on the case, I think it was Powell, whoever didn't get caught first. They said it's telling, right? Well, at this point, it seems like whoever CHS1 is telling. Now, little side note, if CHS1 turns out to be a fucking YouTuber this go around, I'm done with this shit, okay? Like, because there's no way. I just feel like the last case we had, it was just like, everybody was a YouTuber. I just feel like at this point, I hope this person is not a YouTuber. Like, that's going to be a lot. All right, so it says here. I might say what? So old head from the South said, R.I.P. Durk, because they about to bury that fool. Hey, if Durk ass come on out of there, like I said, you can't say it's over until it's over. I'm just saying. It's still the beginning. But, I mean, we'll see. He might, if they tie it together right with the right bow. All right, so according to CHS1, Montgomery is a Mike City black disciple from the south side of Chicago. Montgomery, circled in red on the left below, has been pictured with recording artist Durk Banks, aka Little Durk, circled in red on the right below, who, according to CHS1, is also a black disciple from the south side of Chicago. This one I said CHS1 be on Reddit for sure. Because I remember when this was going crazy, okay? So this is the picture, okay? They're saying this person here is Montgomery, who is one of the alleged shooters in the Stefon Mack case. And then boom, this is Lil Durk over here, okay? This was posted by Lil Vernie, the Muscle, on IG. And I want to, hold on, let me see something. Is this the video? Is this the video? I don't see. I almost thought this was the video they were shooting, the one I broke down for Moonwalk. So I was just, I don't know. It kind of looked like it. All right, but let's keep going. All right. So according to CHS1, the leader of Mike City, blank, circle in red below, has ties to rapper Lil Durk, and it has been in rap videos with Lil Durk, circle below in red on the right. Hold on. So who this one supposed to be? Montgomery, circle in red, left below. Okay. All right, right. So that's who that's supposed to be. And then on this one, it says circle in red below. Oh, they blocked his face out. But shit. Oh, this is a video. This is the AHA video. Oh, this AHA video. And see, this is why I ain't want to get in this paperwork. Because my ass now I want to go look at the AHA video to see who the hell they blacked out. All right. Well, we about to do it. Shit, they put it out. Yeah, that's for sure the AHA video. One moment. Let's go pull up the AHA video. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Hold on, what is supposed to look like? So I believe that's who. Let me see. That look like no. Wrong frame. Nope, that's the person. So whoever that person is who they got blacked out. Right there. All right. Let's get back to the document. Boop, 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 boop. GDs and BDs was doing a lot of business. All right, so they said, according to CHS1, the leader of Mike City, blank, circle and red below, has ties to rapper Lil Durk and has been in rap videos with Lil Durk. Okay, so boom. So they're using a rap video to show their association. All right, next. According to CBD report, Powell has spent time living at blank S Carpenter Street, which is located in Mike City, BD territory. Powell was a victim of a simple battery that occurred. Okay, well, talk about that. All right. According to CHS1, Risky Road is the location of the area of blank East 104th Street. Four Corner Hustlers. Okay. CHS1 know a lot. According to CHS1, Risky Road has ties to other sects due to ranking members of each gang having historical relationships. Now they talk about Lil Durk. So far, okay, if y'all following, the connection to Lil Durk is that one, the leader of Mike City is seen in a video with Lil Durk, and one of the shooters is seen in a picture posted on IG on Little Vernie's page. So that's their linkage to Durk at this point in the document. All right, give me 1 second. I gotta walk off real quick. I'll be right back.
Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to pull up on your girl Mickey Truth. We is live with it.
All right. I'm back. My phone tripping. I can't get a full sentence. I almost got the smoke. All right, so here we go. Dirk Banks, aka Lil Durk, is a famous rapper from the South Side of Chicago. According to CHS1, conversation with CPD gang officers who are familiar with the Black Disciples' social media posting, public search research, and a review of Lil Durk's lyrics. A review of Lil Durk's lyrics is crazy. Lil Durk is a member of the Lamron fraction of the Black Disciples. According to CBD Records, Lil Durk's brother, Dante Banks Jr., aka D-Thing, was shot and killed outside of a nightclub in Harvey, Illinois in June 2021. What's so crazy, I'm just going to say this, like, what's so crazy is that according to this document, Stefon Mack would have been in federal prison at the time of the murder of D-Thing. CHS1 has reported that Lil Durk was and still is offering money for people to kill those responsible for his brother's murder, and more specifically, offering to pay money for any gangster disciple that is killed. Now, that's far-fetched as hell. I'm gonna be honest, just to me. Now, not the part about the brother thing, okay? Because, you know, that's more realistic. But if Durk was sending out hits just for any GD to go, I think that's just too, like, obviously it was some recklessness involved, but that's just too reckless just to be sending out hits on anybody. But that's just me. I just think that's kind of a reach. I think CHS1 just was adding some sauce to it. I ain't believing that part. That's just me though. I just don't believe that. All right, CHS1 definitely got to testify. There's no way this person ain't testifying, because this whole thing is based off this person. Okay, this is okay the FBI butter of this case. Like, They need this person. Okay. What's up, Santee, to say something? All right. At trial. So, sheesh, I hope he get paid. What? Or she? Cause we don't know if it's a he or she. I'm assuming it's a he, but 12,000 ain't enough to sit there and be the source for all this. You better get way more than 12,000. 12,000 in 5 years ain't shit. But not sure how many cases this person will work. But you better be getting some money for this one, cause boy, okay. So here you go. CHS1 has also indicated that D-Thing was killed by members of Dump Street. According to CHS1, Dump Street is a GZ faction of the South Side of Chicago. According to CHS1, Dump Street member Individual A was a close associate of Mack. According to law enforcement records, Individual A is currently in pretrial custody for allegedly having committed a double murder that took place in Country Club Hills, Illinois. And they already identify who the person is. It's all over the blogs. I gotta pull it up. Hold on, I gotta write this down real quick. Oh, he said, if I ever get a bag like that, I'm gonna be sitting back, burning good gas and sipping out. Man, listen, I for sure won't be worrying about again every person hit. For sure, I would not. Like, fuck that. And I think sometimes they don't be realizing it comes a point you just got to break away from the streets. Thug had to learn that. And obviously Durk, because when I read this yesterday, I said, if any of this is true, Durk was too accessible to the trenches. I guess he took being the voice of the trenches to the heart because he was too accessible. Like, your name should never have been mentioned in shit. Like, you should have always had somebody in between, but he was too accessible. Too accessible. No, that was Chirac Humor. That had posted that. So, according to Chirac Humor, it says, according to federal. Can y'all hear me? Why is it your browser has lost connection to your screen share? Okay. According to federal documents, Gigi Pugh from Dump Street is responsible for unaliving D-Thing and is currently in Cook County jail for a double homicide where he allegedly did a home invasion and unalived 2 people in front of their 80-year-old granddad in the suburbs. Now, Chirac Humor definitely gonna identify people, but the paperwork don't say this guy's name. They call him Individual A so far. Okay, so I have to say that. You're right, Mickey. He thought he couldn't be touched. Yeah, he was too. Let me tell you, I ain't nowhere near the tax bracket of money that Durk is, the celebrity status that Durk is. People can't even reach me like directly like that, or like. So I can only imagine if I was on that level, man, bro. You'll have to go through about 10 layers before you even, and you still wouldn't never talk to me. But anyway, so okay, so this is the part that we're going over now. And this is the so if this person is the person responsible, this was December 2021. So damn, dude was on a murdering spree. Like, sheesh. Alright. So yeah. So according, like I said, they'll figure it out online. But this is according to Chirac Humor. Yeah, Chirac, I gotta put that shit on you because that the paperwork don't say that. Okay. But they do say Individual A was a close associate of Max. Now, so far, Mac, I said Max, but Mac. So far, did they say the connection between Dump Street and Mike City? No, Mike City, the other one. See, I'm getting confused already. All right, moving on. Disregard that last thing. All right, let's go to the next part. All right, Stefon Mack murder. Now again, I went over. Hold on, give me a second. All right, so I went over this actual case, so I don't want to read through it too much, but they actually caught this on camera, so they got the video of it, of the actual shooting of Stefon Mack. Okay, all right. All those photos are already in the other video. It was out. This look new. I don't remember this. Ring camera footage captured shooter A yelling something to the effect of Marley. Yo, come on, Marley. Boy, they got some good footage. Some clear footage. I ain't gonna lie. This shit, now you can't see nobody's face or nothing, but it's clear as hell. And all this snow, like, they look, Chicago got it going on. And places like that, I always thought about that. When I used to watch First 48 and they be in places with snow, I'm like, bro, the snow don't even stop y'all from doing shit. He's supposed to be changing people's lives and helping people. He changed people's lives and took people from people's lives. Well, you know, we can't say that just yet. Just yet. But I get where you're going from with that, but yes. Shout out to Miss Me With That BS. Miss Me With That BS talking about why Durk sheet seal. Oh, she funny. All right. They found, okay, so this is the gun. So remember I told you when I did cover this, they were saying it was connected to FBG cash case. So I already went over the gun situation. They did find the guns in a vacant lot. Okay. Yeah. We went over that. So Montgomery is shooter A according to their theory, okay? And Montgomery is who they say was in Durk's video or in that picture, right? They circle him in the red. Oh, my phone. Uh-oh. Where's my charger? Videos being 6K this. Where am I? All right, so yeah, Montgomery is one we just went over, and that was in the picture with Durk, Duty Low, and all them in at street sign. Okay. So they found the phone. Here go the phone, bruh. Not only did they have the phone, this have been a stolen car. They got the phone, okay, charging on the charger and all that. Like, why is you even? And who keys is this? How they get to keys to the stolen car? Like, they was moving around in this car like it was they shit. Like, for real. Like, that's crazy. Old head said the military pays a pension for what I'm just saying. Decent retirement better than prison. Whoop the diddler. They down should not be thinking on that level. CG064 said GDs and BDs ain't beefing like y'all think it is. It's not even a nation thing. It's a hood thing. Dirt cool with the GDs off 84 rounds. Cool with some GDs from no love. I don't know what. Listen, we don't got GDs, BDs type shit here, so I don't know nothing about it. I don't know if they beefing, not beefing. I don't know none of this shit. That's why I don't try to spend too much time as far as all that, because shit, I mean, freaking got lost in the sauce. But as far as the case, okay, this is their theory, you know, of what they got going on. All right. Let me tell Miss Me I'm on live because she know I can't multitask. That's why I keep stopping y'all because I keep the phone. All right, let's keep on. They got a warrant for the phone. Okay. They got an email with the phone number. Okay. They found DNA. So now here we go. So Montgomery starting to sizzle. And this is gonna be an example of what they're gonna have to do with Durk, okay, for it to sizzle, okay. For him to be cooked and fried, like I said, it got to go a little something like this. Boom. Now they have video of this murder taking place. They have a vehicle leaving the scene and that was at the scene before, during, and after the murder. They have found the vehicle, which had a cell phone in the vehicle. They were able to obtain DNA from that cell phone and link it to Montgomery. The sizzling is starting to cook, okay? And that's how it's going to have to be, okay? Because, again, not saying that he's done, but he's cooking for sure. So the jury is going to have to dissect all that. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't know what CG talking about. CG said, yeah, that's Cap, his cousin GG that be with him. LOL, man, I'm from around. I ain't even gonna keep coming. Just on the feds. We just as confused as folks on the outside. But like, this is the thing, y'all. Like, so, and this is not just in Chicago, just all over. No matter where you're at, whatever gang, the police ain't got to be accurate about y'all gang shit. Like, it ain't got to be accurate. As long as they got a storyline to go with this and that, then they can go with it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you can't really focus on saying, well, that's wrong because, you know, that set don't be with this set and this. Like, again, you would then have to just be giving them, like, insight to what be going around. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really doesn't matter about the accuracy of the game shit. You know what I'm saying? And this is why, what's up, Miss BS? What's up, Stuck in the System? And this is why I don't focus too much on the game part of it, because I feel like it kind of loses people because you get too stuck on the accuracy of the gang intel. Okay? It should be a good thing that they're not accurate, that they don't know actually the ins and outs of the gang shit, because they don't supposed to know, right? So, like, that's really not a major thing in cases to me. Now, that's just to me. I don't think like it's a major thing. I think on one end, you know what I'm saying, they don't supposed to know the accurate shit of the gangs anyway. On the other hand, it just goes to show, well, maybe y'all doing a good job with acting like y'all beefing. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't know. It's just, I just think police not having accurate intel on gang shit should be a good thing to gang members, right? But I see so many times people get bent out of shape saying that ain't how it goes, this and that. That's the problem. And that's, you know, just let them go with what they want to go with, you know, because at the end of the day, it's gonna matter to what regular people that's not associated, you know what I'm saying, would take from it. All right, here we go. All right, so okay, they identified him. Boom, 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 boom. They could. Oh shit! Hold on. Miss me. If you text me one more time while I'm on goddamn live. But I got your message. All right, where we at? So now, individual A. So individual A is who they're saying actually committed the murder of D-Thing. He is a close associate of Stefon Mack, right? Mack is, according to their informant, the leader of, I forgot what gang it was, but the leader of a gang, okay? So now we got individual C, okay? Where's individual B? That's an individual. Who is individual B? Hold on. Hold on, because I'm making my little notes. I'm a middle individual. Okay. That's over that it was a rifle. Listen, okay, it was purchased by. Okay, so individual B. Individual B bought the firearm. So did they buy the firearm? They committed the. I'm assuming they committed the crime. They committed the crime. Yeah, I gotta be ordered. So. All right, so boom. All right, I got it. I figured it out. All right. Damn, where was we? Yeah. All right, so we got a visual B. All right. Now we're on in the visual C. All right, here we go. The listed subscriber for subject phone 1 is a visual C. The listed subscriber for subject phone 1. So that's the girlfriend. We read that earlier. So individual C is the girlfriend. All right, let's keep going. All right, place the calls. Individual C phone. 3 minutes later, that person for individual C contact AT&T using the phone number reported. Okay, yeah, we already got that. All right, so we got who individual C is. So 250 calls between the girlfriend and the subject's phone. Law enforcement interview individual C. During the interview, individual C identified herself as Montgomery girlfriend. Individual C also verified phone number. Individual C related that AJ, a nickname for Montgomery, is a criminal and and a felon. She knows AJ has been convicted of felony. Individual related that she has never been present during her arrest. Okay. So it says inside the abandoned Chrysler. So this is the vehicle used to commit the murder. They located a receipt dated the same day. Okay. Right, the 21st, I believe, was the same day. From Jimmy's Famous Burgers and Walgreens, located in Chicago. Video surveillance footage from Jimmy's Famous Burgers reflects that a black female customer was inside the restaurant at approximately 3:16 p.m. on January 21st. Not the girlfriend was riding around in the car. Oh, shit. Video surveillance footage from Walgreens reflects that the same woman was inside Walgreens at approximately 3:23 p.m. Hold on, at what time? So at 3:23 p.m. and at 3:32, the same woman exited Jimmy and got in the front passenger door of the Chrysler. So she was riding around in a damn stolen vehicle. During her interview on April 26, 2022, individual C stated that she went to Jimmy's and Walgreens. She identified herself on the smelling video. Individual C stated that individual X drove individual C to Walgreens and Jimmy's. During the same interview, individual C also stated that her mother's name was individual D. All right, damn. Individual D is girlfriend's mom, and individual X is driver of vehicle. All the individuals, okay, it's here sticky. All right, so and we're looking at the footnote. On or about May 23rd, 2022, law enforcement interviewed individual X. Individual X denied driving individual C to Walgreens and Jimmy Burgers and denied having ever been to Walgreens and Jimmy's Burger with individual C. According to individual X has only been in a car with individual C once, which was a different occasion. Ooh, that's something, okay? Maybe that's why they put this person as X, so they really ain't got much to do with it. All right, so Walgreens Asset Protection was able to conclude that the unknown female used the Walgreens reward number of individual D, which is her mother, according to the paperwork. A review of Facebook page that I believe is individual C Facebook shows a picture of individual C in Montgomery. All right, Powell is shooter B. This is the one that was on the run for a little while too, for those who are familiar with the story. According to records and information provided by CPD, they got DNA and all in there. Kimbella Roxy, make sure y'all subscribe to Kimbella Roxy. It says the cup has words "Rising Ground" written on it. It was recovered in the front seat of the Chrysler. Depicted in the photo above, the plastic cup was in the cup holder closest to the front passenger seat of the Chrysler, where shooter B was located. According to records and information provided by Illinois State Police Lab, they found fingerprints identified on the plastic cup. According to CHS1, Powell uses the nickname JB Marley or Marley, which is the same name shooter A yelled out minutes after the murder of Mack as depicted on the ring camera footage. So y'all just be calling out names doing y'all drills as well. So they damn sure said that's what it said, Marley. That's wild. According to records that the law enforcement reviewed from AT&T, subject phone 1 received 3 incoming calls from subject phone 3 on January 27th, 2022. So they done had, hold on, my bad, I just got sidetracked. They done had this stolen car for like a week at this point. Based on a telephone analysis conducted by members of law enforcement, and for the reasons set forth below, I believe that subject phone 3 was used by Powell on the day of the shooting to call Montgomery on subject phone 1. It says 3 incoming calls to subject phone 1 were made at 3:02, 3:03, 3:06, which was just minutes after Mack was killed. Bruh, listen, I don't know what people be thinking and doing when they be doing these quote unquote drills or missions or whatever. But the last thing I would want to do is call a mother effort I just did some dumb shit with. That'll be the last thing I would want to do. Once we run and separate, hey, may the light speed be with you, okay? May the force guide you. But I'm not worrying about what you on, where you at, or what you doing. And I for sure ain't trying to call you. And that just makes me think if they stop handling business where they got to like link up to get paid later together and all that, they might can avoid this. But I wouldn't be worrying about another person but myself to get out of the way. I would not be thinking about, man, I'll be like Jada Pinkett. don't make a call until I'm all the way somewhere safe, okay? And then I ain't gonna say nothing. Like, this is just crazy. All right, and they say the phone calls was not answered because the phone was left in Chrysler at that point. All right, so according to records that law enforcement reviewed from Sprint, subject phone 3 is registered as an individual E. Same address, whatever. So, individual E owns the other phone. Like, people don't use just straight prepaid where you can be Donald Duck or some shit. Like, the fuck people using this shit that link to people is wild. All right. So they said basically that Powell was trying to call Montgomery, trying to find where he was because they went separate directions. Said Powell was unaware at the time of the call that Montgomery has left his phone in a Chrysler. They shouldn't have no fucking phone, okay? Why Keisha and them perks had them gone. I don't know. It's just stupidness. Like, doing it, period, is stupid. But if you're gonna make the decision to do a stupid deed, then at least try to be smart about it. Like, that shit crazy. So Powell activated a new account and was issued cell phone number blank 5 days after the murder of Mack. Powell used his name and address without a unit number to set up this account with AT&T. Just stupid. Like, just don't get. I wouldn't even want no phone. Because for one, my nerves would have been so bad. Like, because I would have been nervous. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even want no phone. Like, I don't even want you to tell me no bad shit. Like, I don't even want nobody to call me. Like, at all. All right. Now, Lil Durk released a new song titled Aha after Mack was murdered. So now we're seeing what's the importance to the Fed storyline with the Aha video. It says on or about February 22nd, 2022, Lil Durk released a song titled Aha. I believe that the lyrics to this song can reasonably be interpreted. I say interpret. Is that interpreted? My bad. Interpreted to be references to Lil Durk having people killed. Oh shit. For example, in one portion of Aha, Lil Durk rap, we be sliding through they blocks and they don't know we have. Buddy ass got shot and we ain't claiming if I can show his ass. Damn. And I ain't gonna lie. Outside, being an outside, just like a fan of the song, I actually like the song. So now it's like you just in a club, crunk singing song, and this shit, some other shit, okay? And we just had that up. So I'm just gonna play a little bit of it. Post shit on Instagram. Ain't they got the picture for this? The shooter off on my Instagram as well. All right, so yeah, for those who don't know, that's the song right there that they were referencing. It's unfortunate, but if it do hit different, if you rap about putting hits and actually they got evidence that you put hits, that is different. Okay, that is different. All right, what's next? Let's keep going. All right, so now they go to say, based on my training, experience, and knowledge of this investigation, I believe that these lyrics can reasonably be, did I just read it? Interpreted to be a reference to Max murder. Okay, they saying that's how they're tying it together. Okay, I'm like, I thought I seen it. After Max was murdered, an unknown individual recorded YPC surveillance video of the murder on what appears to have been a separate video recording device, possibly a cell phone, and distributed the video to others. Damn. Additional lyrics from Aha song state, "My brother D Thing just got killed, and I've been slow since. But we got back on their ass. I bet they know this." Reddit definitely pointed that lyric out for sure. Y'all know how many times I done covered Durk or something, or like some type of Chicago content, and they done reference the exact line as something. Listen, the police is saying, I believe that this lyric and a lyric reference in the paragraph above relates to Mack's murder for the reason stated further below in sections 2M and 2N, describing law enforcement review of jail calls and social media posts. All right, we getting somewhere. All right, so now y'all even see the wording. You see how they said Montgomery and Powell may have exchanged text messages concerning payment, but Mack's murder using subject phone too. You know how like on YouTube we say allegedly or possibly, maybe words like that because we're not 100% sure. Even if we're like sure, we're not for sure. So you got to use that word. And so the motions and warrants is like that too, because the police really don't know. They're assuming, right? So they can't say they did, because especially when you talk about a phone, you know, it could have been anybody's phone. You know what I'm saying? So even they have to protect what they're saying. So all right, let's get into it. All right, I keep sneezing. All right, we already got that part of the story. All right, so here you go. So these text messages, right, is from subject phone 2 and power phone 2, saved as a contact in subject phone 2 under Powell's nickname Marley 2. The exchange of messages that law enforcement discover reads as follows. First, so this is February 10th, 2022. So this is after the murder, right? At 2:43 p.m. It says, this is supposed to be from Montgomery. No, this is supposed to be from Powell to Montgomery. Yeah, from Powell to Montgomery. What's up with OTF? First and foremost, if I'm just gonna say, if Durk and them is responsible in any way to this shit, it's on them. Cause for one, y'all got niggas that's freaking saying what's up with OTF and text messages. Wow, that's wild. All right. So the next message 2 minutes later, Montgomery said nothing. So I mean, that's not bad so far. But if you keep going, right? So now Powell is like, what you mean they're not paying? Hold on. How I go from nothing to what you mean they're not paying? So right there we can already see that we missing something, because like they go from what's up with OTL to nothing to what you mean they're not paying. So the conversation about payment, they're not putting into this. We already can tell. So Montgomery, so right now Montgomery is speaking to be the one that's supposed to be the one getting the money. So Powell is probably somebody that Montgomery put on to do it with him, but it doesn't seem like any type of agreement per se with whoever supplying the money was with him, because he's asking questions about what you mean. Now this is interesting that Montgomery says we waiting. He comes up here on the 17th. By saying we, right, you're implying that is you and other people, right? Who do those other people? I don't know, but you're implying that that's what it is. So a week later, right, Powell texts Montgomery and says, stand on that while you with Durk now. Now, just reading that, it seems like I don't really need no content, because if they already was, if Powell was already talking about the money, right? So you tell me that he gonna be here today. Now I'm gonna text you today and be like, yo, push up on about our money. Okay, so that one don't really need too much interpretation. That's just what I feel. He's just basically like, yo, stay on business because I need my money. The next day, okay, Powell takes the Durk gave you that money. So Powell wanted his money. I'm sorry. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. If I'm gonna do some crash out shit, okay, I want my money up front. Or I don't need to go through you. I need, if anything, let me talk to Durk. Okay? Because ain't no way. And it seems like no replies according to how they have it outlined is coming. And you, man, I'm saying, I would have to slide one more time to get my coins. Because at this point, the murder happened in January. And boom. That's crazy. That's crazy. You said what? Blue? Is it about dirt? Y'all be throwing me out. Is it about, did you send me something about dirt? Oh, I see it. I ain't read that yet. I don't know where that came from. I'll check it out though. All right. So it says this exchange of messages began 14 days after Mack was murdered. Based on my training, experience, and knowledge of this investigation to date, I believe. So here it goes. This is their theory. When the user of Powell's phone to as the user subject phone to what's up with OTL, that the two were discussing Lil Durk and his affiliates. Based on open source research, meaning the internet, and my conversation with CHS1, meaning the informant, I know that Lil Durk's record label is named Only the Family, commonly referred to OTL. Based on my review of social media postings and music videos released by members signed to Lil Durk's label, including Lil Durk, I know that members of OTL commonly have tattoos or other paraphernalia displaying OTL. And look, can't take that away. They down show do. All right, hold on, y'all. All right, the footnote said Lil Durk or someone on behalf of OTF appears to sell OTF branded merchandise on the website OTFgear.com. The website also depicts Lil Durk's music videos. And they last was on this website March of 2023. Oh, and there you go. Have a picture of it. And then boom, there go the tattoo. When user subject phone 2 and power phone 2 exchange messages nothing and what you mean they're not paying, the user of subject phone 2 was indicating that they had not yet been paid when the user of subject phone 2 wrote nothing, prompting the user of power phone 2 to question whether there was an issue with them being paid for Mack's murder. When the user of subject phone 2 wrote, "We want wait," and he comes up here on the 17th, the user of subject phone 2 was indicating that he was waiting for Lil Durk to come into town on February 17th to pay them for having murdered Mack. Hey, ain't no way in fuck you waiting on me, okay? You will not be talking to Mickey directly. You will not on no shit like that. Like, what the hell? I'm confused. 1 minute Durk y'all paying for hits, but the people want their bad sloppy work. It seemed like maybe that, I don't know. Because like I said, I want my money up front. Ain't no waiting. Especially waiting weeks. You got me fucked up. Like, because how can you even lay low with no money? Like, for real. So basically, now I broke down what I thought it meant. And hell, they saying the same fucking shit. Alright, so here we go. Now we get into Facebook. Notably, I reviewed the Facebook page for the user with public display name blank in February 2022. Based on open source research, I know that Lil Durk was interviewed on the blank podcast in February 2022. On February 18, 2022, the user of the Facebook page with display name blank made the following post claiming to have been in the interview with Lil Durk. This post appears to be made after the AHA video was shot, and in the post, the user of Facebook page with display name blank wrote, among other things, hashtag OTF. Based on my review of music video for AHA, the video appears to have been filmed in Chicago. According to CHS1, the Facebook page with display name blank belongs to blank. And it says OTL, I'm little ASLBAC there, my head on the ceiling. My head on the ceiling. I'm a little as my head is on the ceiling. So he's saying he wanted the dudes in the back, I guess. So according to this, if we read it right, he wanted the dudes in the back. Okay. And why does this matter? Why does that matter though? Who podcast? Why does that matter? I don't see why is that important? Unless it's just the thing. Oh shit, that's who. Okay, so that's who podcast it was. $1 Million Worth of Game podcast. Yeah. Why they just didn't say it? Like, cause I'm over here like, I know them two dudes in the front. Gilly and Wallow. Yeah, so dang. So he shot a music video to AHA. He was busy that day. So he shot this episode, shot the AHA video, all in the same time frame. Oh, this is how they boom. So this ain't coming to my show. Okay. I get it now. Now I get it. Okay. This is how they're confirming that Lil Durk was in Chicago. So if we go back to the document, okay. They're saying, cause remember, if we go back up to the text, remember it said, hey, he'll be up here on the 17th. So February 17th. So now they just concluded that based off the Facebook page, okay, that Lil Durk was in Chicago because he was interviewed on $1 Million Worth of Game. And that this person posted this picture of them at the AHA video shoot saying he was there. And that was on the 18th, February 18th. So, hey, I damn. Okay. Damn. Now that's something. That's a hell of a far way to fucking confirm he was there. Like, we don't need no schedule. We showing you what it is right there. All right. Next. All right, that's what we on. Is that all? All right, so that's all that they have as far as the OTF Lil Durk part to this. Okay. I guess we can finish it out because this is some of the details that was not in the original paperwork that we went over previously for the Stefon Mack case. So we'll continue. But right now, that's that. They haven't even got to the point to like when they're. I'm pretty sure they're gonna say the money was provided like at the video shoot or some shit, something like that. I'm just saying because they already said the Montgomery was in the video for AHA. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna be their segue. But we're gonna just keep going since we're almost done, and then we'll get up out of here. All right. So, according to employee one, the participants, co-conspirator A and co-conspirator B were former participants at YPC, but were kicked out of YPC approximately 6 months prior because they were too high risk. Employee one stated that co-conspirator A and co-conspirator B were brothers and were members of the gang Risky Road, described above in paragraph 17, which operated in the area of 103rd Street and Corliss Avenue in Chicago. Employee one recalled co-conspirator A leaving in an Uber prior to Mack being murdered, but co-conspirator B was at YPC when Mack was murdered. According to employee one, co-conspirator B left immediately after the shooting before law enforcement arrived. However, in a later interview, employee one identified co-conspirator B in the CPD dash cam footage exiting YPC after law enforcement arrived at the scene. In a separate interview, employee two told law enforcement that employee two drove co-conspirator B and approximately 3 other YPC participants home after the shooting. Employee one stated to law enforcement that she or he heard after Mack was murdered that there were anywhere from $50,000 to $500,000 being offered for someone to kill Mack. Employee one told law enforcement that YPC keeps daily sign-in sheets. So it seems like they got some other people that they're trying to bring in on this too, co-conspirator A and co-conspirator B. All right, so it says here that co-conspirator A and B arrived at 10:50 a.m. Stefon Mack arrived at 12:07 p.m. According to YPC records, the telephone numbers on file for co-conspirator A were this and that, and for B was this and that. Okay, and then according to that, 7 phone calls and an attempted call from subject phone 3, the phone number used by Powell, and subject phone 4 on the day of the murder. So it seems like they're trying to say co-conspirator A and B, the one who called them to come through to do this. That's what it seems like to me so far. Yeah, I think that's where they're going with this. All right, so boom. Said that Chrysler, Karen, Montgomery, and Powell arrived at YPC approximately 2:22, and Mack exited YPC and began walking across the street at 2:59 p.m. According to that, subject phone 4 is registered at individual F. Do I have individual F on here? Nope. Individual F. At her home on Emerald, individual L stating that she was co-conspirator A and B's mother. Individual F also stated that she picked up co-conspirator B from YPC the day of the murder, the day of the murder after the murder. The day of the murder after the murder. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we got that already. Where we at now? Individual C. We got that already. All right, individual G. So they tying all the phone numbers that they done got out the phone. And I'm skimming through it, y'all, because I'm thirsty. I'm tired of talking. So I'm skimming through it. But y'all know I'll give y'all a video. Okay. Damn, individual G is a kid. 11 years old. I dropped my pen. So hold on. So what they about to say about a kid? Give me a second. 11 years old at the time of the murder, law enforcement research address and time. Okay, individual H. Oh shit. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. They doing they one too for sure. Cause they finding all the links to people like by these phones and by addresses. That's wild. All right. Let's go to the all right. So when I seen 11 years old, I'm like 11 years old. All right, let's keep going. We almost there. Like I said, we're on page 35. It's only 42 pages. So we almost there. I think we did pretty good. We only been live for 2 hours. We did pretty good. On or about February 20th, 2022, I reviewed publicly available posting on Montgomery's public Facebook page, Mike City AJ, based on my comparisons of pictures of Montgomery on records. I believe the pictures of this Facebook crowd. Okay. So Montgomery update on March 2nd, 2022, Montgomery updated his Facebook story with a picture of him holding money and a Lil Durk song, Aha, playing in the background. The Facebook story was captured by law enforcement and a picture of the post is below. So they actually saw this. Nobody gave them to this. Well, look, I guess we can assume he got paid, right? Oh, and here they go. The police said, hey, he made this post to brag and take credit for the murder of Mack. I also believe, based on my training and experience, Montgomery is playing Lil Durk's music and holding a large amount of cash to brag about the fact he was paid by Lil Durk to kill Mack. Now I'm gonna tell you, as far as the overall story, good placing. But when you talking about convicting somebody, you can't just convict them of that, okay? Of just because they played the song. They gonna have to find that money. They gonna have to pinpoint where, especially for a murder for hire, they gonna have to pinpoint some type of money being taken out. OMG. Damn. Do I want to say that out loud? Do I want to say that out loud? I mean, at this point, the case is there. Like at this point. Shit. Hold on. Y'all remember? Did y'all watch this interview? $1 million worth of game. I don't like people playing their stuff, so I ain't gonna play this shit. But y'all remember watching this interview? If y'all didn't, y'all, this is the interview where Lil Durk brings $1 million in cash to the interview. That's crazy. That's crazy that they reference this interview around the time these suspected shooters, murderers, right, are texting each other about Durk paying up money. That Durk pops in to $1 million worth of game interview with $1 million in cash. And they're saying one of the shooters was with the group at least at some point because they got him in a picture posted by Lil Durk, right? But obviously, it's not that much evidence yet because he hasn't been charged. He's only been mentioned, but they might be creeping at the back door. They might be because I just thought about that shit just now about the money and cash that they took. All right, let me see. Because don't they mention the money part? Hold on. 1 second, y'all. Let me listen to something real quick. Yeah, I can't find it. I don't want to spend too much time on it. And then with the D thing chain on top of the money. Ah, shit. All right, let's keep going. Let's get to the jail call. That's some shit. All right, so who's individual? Okay, individual I. All right, individual I, an individual that law enforcement believes is associate of Montgomery based among other things. Individual I has made 12 phone calls to from Cook County Jail to subject phone 1 between January 1st and January 25th. Montgomery is currently in the custody of Cook County Jail as a result of being arrested after fleeing from a stolen vehicle, as described above. Individual I is currently in custody of the Cook County Jail on unrelated charges. Individual I was in custody of the jail at the time of the monitored jail calls. On or about April 5th, 2022, I received recordings on phone calls that individual I made while detained at Cook County Jail. During a call made by individual I from Cook County Jail to an unknown individual on February 1st, 2022, individual I stated to an unknown individual in summary that individual I heard Lil Durk said that's for D-Thing. Individual I then said he woofing like Tay-Town, and if that's for D-Thing, then check in, bitch. That shit ain't free. For one individual, I know too fucking much to be sitting in jail and then on a phone call talking about it is wild. Okay, so the police says they believe individual I is referring to the Mack homicide in this call. Individual I is saying if Mack was killed for D-Thing, then Lil Durk needs to pay up because it wasn't done for free. So I wonder, was there ever a conversation about it? So is this really a murder for hire? Like, because I thought a murder for hire, you got to actually offer money or something in advance. But it seems like this was something that, I don't know, something that was just done and they, you know what? Take that back. Because if they're saying that they got an informant that just says that Durk just put out the bounty, you don't really have to confirm you're doing the bounty. You just got to do it and then come collect. So yeah, it still would be it. Never mind. I'll work that out myself. So this is something. All right. And it wasn't done. My thing is, individual, why aren't you talking about this on the jail call? Like, you ain't even in it, right? All right, so during a call made by individual I to an unknown individual on January 31st, 2022, individual I stated to the unknown individual in summary that they need to create a song and add snowman to it. Individual I went on to state that they called his dumbass in the snow, now his dumbass stretch. On a jail call is wild. They say I believe that individual I's comment about a snowman and having caught someone in the snow related to Mack's murder. The crime scene photos from Mack's murder show that Mack was murdered in the snow with his body in the supine position. This information was never provided to the public. This jail call is important because it indicates that individual I spoke to someone with first-hand knowledge of the crime scene, and they already tied him to one of the suspects. So, bam, that's what happens when you talk too much about shit that don't have nothing to do with you. Damn. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. That's why I tell y'all, when y'all be coming even over here, and I'm a content creator, a blogger, when y'all come up here, you know, saying, oh, well, I know this, I don't know shit. I don't know none of these people, okay? I'm going off of what these people putting down on this shit. I don't know none of this shit, okay? For a fact or nothing, okay? Because, All right, let's keep going. Okay, we really don't care about his history. What's that? I think that's about it. Yeah. Now, I ain't gonna lie. As far as the murder for hire case itself, for Stefon Mack, I personally feel like they down show got a good case against them. For sure. I definitely personally feel that they have a good case because they definitely are crossing that T's and dotting that I. To be honest, they putting it together better than the O Block case was. And they ain't even at trial yet, so that actually they put that together. Okay, we already went over there in my last video, so I'm not gonna do that one. What is this? Oh, here we go. Let's look at, so we already know that Lil Durk got denied bond. I told y'all I already felt he was getting denied bond anyway. Just because of this whole scenario of him being possibly a danger to the community and flight risk. That was my whole theory at first, right? So here we go. Now, this is what the prosecution is saying. Okay. They're saying here, this murder case presents a straightforward detention analysis. No condition or combination of conditions can ensure defendant's bank's appearance or protect the community, including vital witnesses in this case. Because defendant cannot rebuke the presumption of detention merely by offering a small portion of his wealth in a bond package, he must be detained pending his murder trial where he faces mandatory life sentence. And in my video that I dropped yesterday or last night, I told y'all, like, they're trying to show the court, like, hey, judge, don't listen to what the defense talking about. Okay, because the last time he was on pre-trial release, 2 people end up dead. Okay, basically that was their standpoint, right? So, and now they're saying basically he is still trying to utilize his money to get out of this case. That's why they're like, yeah, you can't just throw around millions. And they continue to say now here, defendant has offered millions of dollars to secure pretrial release, claiming that his money and a private security company hired and controlled by defendant will somehow ensure his compliance with the law and his bond conditions. The proposed terms are woefully inadequate to protect the community and vital witnesses from harm and to mitigate defendant's risk of flight. Indeed, within hours of law enforcement arresting his co-conspirators, defendant was booked on 3 international flights, including at least one destined to a non-extradition country. And I went over that in that video also, what his defense said, okay? All right, so it says the proposed bond package makes clear defendant has access to vast resources, but his conduct in this case and others show that he has and will use those resources to endanger the community, influence witnesses, and wield his power for violence. As the first superseding indictment alleges, defendant orchestrated and funded a brazen murder plot that turned a busy intersection in Los Angeles into an urban war zone. His co-conspirators fired multiple guns, including a machine gun, to target one of the defendant's rivals, resulting in a murder in broad daylight at a gas station. Just as he offers money to secure his release here, defendant has offered his money to secure the death of his rival that afternoon in Los Angeles. Oh, this prosecution ain't playing, okay? Attempting to collect on defendant's promise of monetary reward, the shooters opened fire on defendant's rival, unaliving the rival's family member SR. Defendant showed no remorse following the murder and instead mocked his rival and sought to commercialize SR's death by rapping about his revenge. But even if the allegation in this case weren't enough to detain defendant, they are. A separate federal case in Chicago also underscores why defendant cannot be released pending this trial. As alleged in a recently unsealed search warrant affidavit in the Northern District of Illinois, defendant offered money for people to kill those responsible for his brother's murder, and more specifically, y'all know I slaughter that word every time I try to say it, but y'all see it, okay? Offering to pay money for any gangster disciple that is unalive. So listen, I told y'all, they like, yo, if we can't get you on this one, we're going to get you on the other one. And they got a fat rate on the Stefon Mack one. All right, that's breaking out everything from A to Z. You see how a lot of y'all thought it was Trench's news. Like, this one know a lot, allegedly, right? Because I ain't too sure about the bounty on just any GD. Like, I'm not buying that outside looking in. But nevertheless, hey, they're buying it and they're using it as their storyline, okay? It says evidence collected in this case also shows defendant has allegedly placed monetary bounties to solicit other murders, including a family member of a witness. Now, that exhibit is under seal. We can't get that. Okay, so no, nobody has that, but that's wild work. Okay, defendant Mondes is that operandi is clear. I don't know what I gotta see what that means because I don't even know. Is this one word or two? Look, I didn't even know what this should be talking about. Hold on. Boop, boop, boop. An individual habits of working, particularly in the context of business or criminal investigation. And we use for the police for work when discussing a crime. Okay. I just need to know what that meant. All right, we continue. He will use his power, his money, his influence, and any pretrial release to endanger anyone who perceives as a threat, including witnesses in this case. All right. So now the argument is going to hit on the 4 things he needed to qualify for bond, which is flight risk at first. So again, they still use the multiple flights and stuff that he had, plus the danger to the community, which they pretty much just went over. Okay, in regards to that. They got case law in it. Yeah. They go into that. Yeah. So basically, other than putting out that they already tried to unalive somebody, family member, a witness family member, is a lot. Because where is that part of it? Yeah. To solicit others' murders, including a family member of a witness. So that just goes to show, like, at the end of the day, we may not know, but they know. People know, because that's a lot. But also, I be thinking, especially in Illinois, I'm just gonna be honest. I be thinking that'd be a play. Sometimes I'm just gonna be real, just based on my experience with the O Block case. I just feel like they say that shit because they be wanting to get money out the government to move and shit. It could be true, but it could just be like eventually. Right now, the lid is on identities, but eventually, people identities will get out, right? So I feel like they be doing that shit so they can go ahead and stay ahead of the game. Because a lot of the time, these people, whether they people was a part of some shit or not, don't be having no money to move to go, like, in a safer situation. So they be looking for the government to do it. So that's just, my little 1-2 on that one. All right, so that's pretty much the update. Let me see. Now I go over and found my list with the Durk thing. Yeah, so I am planning on. So I'll chop up the video and put it out for y'all later. I am still planning on going to the court hearing. They're saying that it is going to be January 7th. I'm going to wait closer to confirm that's the date that they're going to do. And then I'm going to Cali. Okay. But I only want to go for the trial. So hopefully I have to confirm it's a trial. But to my understanding, the trial does start next month. Hopefully that remains the same. If so, I am taking a flight out to Cali to attend, because I don't think that's going to be a trial for like months and months. I hope not. But nevertheless, I'll at least be there for a couple days. Okay. And that's another reason I'm trying to stay clear of any BS. I don't want nobody fuck with me after getting on a 6-hour flight to attend this trial. Okay. So yeah, so we'll be covering that next month if it stays on track for next month. And that's pretty much what I got. That's what I got, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here. It is now 3:30. I've been live for over 2 hours. It's definitely been fun. Y'all know more content. My bad. I was trying to do something, but yeah, more content to come. And y'all know I'll be out here seeing what's going on. If y'all didn't look at the end of my last videos, so y'all know I'm a notary public, right? So I've been like doing notary for a little bit, just something to have to go with the whole business plan, right? So I notarized somebody getting married. And then, we were just chit chatting afterwards. And they were like, yo, you should offered it. And I was like, offered it? Like, what you mean? And they was like offer to marry people. And I said, huh. And at first I said, I don't know. But I decided, y'all know, if anything, Mickey Truth will make a business out of anything. So yeah, starting next year, I will be offering that. hold on. I have posted on my story. Yeah. So Married by Mickey Truth coming 2025. And it's more so like I said, I can do it anytime, but like now I'm gonna add it like the booking, y'all. So y'all want me to come marry y'all? Y'all just gonna have to hit me up. So next year, that's why I'm gonna start offering that. Like I said, you got to be able to make money on the internet and off the internet. Cause you never know when this internet shit stops, okay? And I need my coins to keep coming in. So with that being said, cause your girl getting tired, y'all know today is my off day. I hope y'all have a good weekend. I will see y'all next week. Couple things we're gonna be covering. So, Shannon Jackson, aka Shannon Stillwell, SB in the YSL case. Yet Gotti, they have their bond hearings Tuesday. So I believe I will be live on Tuesday to check that out. No Limit Cairo goes to bond court also on Tuesday. So I'll let y'all know what happens with that. Who else had a hearing? I'm not gonna do another video on Quando Rondo because for some reason it's just not been, y'all haven't really been into it like that. But he was sentenced to 33 months in prison starting January 10th. And that's it. That's what we got. So next week is gonna be that. Y'all know anything comes up, I'll drop a video. And I hope y'all enjoyed the live. It's been real. It's been a minute since we did a paperwork live. But y'all know all my opinions are mine. And y'all know how I feel about it.
And like I said throughout the video, that's my opinion. And if you don't like it, guess what?
I'm like, fuck, yeah.
Hold on, wait, before I go, y'all make sure y'all tap in with me to book your slot. A lot of y'all be hitting me up on Instagram and the email wanting to just talk about content, whether you're an up-and-coming content creator or somebody just got questions about cases or whatever. Book your consultation with me now. The information is on the screen. Hey, make sure you get your slot because my slots be filling up fast.